we are looking at a future of autonomy in the companies. Okay, we have a new brand, I would say. I don't know the exact words, but I would say brand, called the autonomous enterprise. Okay, when we are looking at AI, when we are looking at our agents, at all of this new processes that have been happening in tech in these past few years. And when we look at the future, we look at the future at a way of helping people on their work, promoting sustainability to the companies, bringing value, and this value only is achievable if we can optimize the processes on the companies. And Angola, we are trying to be ourselves a hub for Africa, a hub of technology to support the activities of all the sectors. But as of course, oil and gas in Angola is the main activity, and we are looking at the technology that can help the companies, as I said earlier, to reduce their costs and improve their efficiency. And so AI, blockchain to secure data. So these types of technology is the ones that we will be seeing in the next years. The most difficult thing is bureaucracy. In Angola, we are still for everything you need a paper, permit, an authorization from 3 different entities. So it's a difficult process to have to manage. We are doing a digital transition to cloud in the big companies. Okay, when we look at Sonangol, the systems have been migrating to cloud systems. When we look at Total, that already works with cloud in other countries, or Chevron and all those companies. When I look, Azul is another perfect example of having everything in cloud. But there are still some issues related to sovereign data. Okay, so when we look at data from Sonangol, for instance, which is the national company for the oil, the data that Sonangol has needs to be inside of the country because the law demands it that way. That we need it to change so that we can be more efficient using cloud solutions, using all sorts of information from abroad. And that's also a difficulty that we have, this transition to cloud, to have the data, the sovereign data secured. So the legislation is still a little bit tight also in that aspect. So bureaucracy, legislation, I would say both of them are the 2 main concerns. We will focus on training, on local content, which is important, something that's also always on top of the table. We are going to also focus our interventions on the autonomous enterprise, as I mentioned. So the AI, the robots, the agents, all of that we are bringing to show to the companies that will be not only the private ones like Total, Chevron, Azul, and all of those companies, but also at the public entities, that to the regulator, to all the entities that move along this area of the oil and gas. Last but not least, we are going to present our vision on the sustainability side with the carbon credits management. We created a platform with the help and the financing of the European Union. We created a platform it's like a stock exchange where it manages the stocks from the companies. We created for Europe a stock exchange, but for carbon credits. It's going live in Europe. We are in June. I think it's next month. It's going live next month in Europe. We are the first company to have this solution implemented. The European Union trusted us to create the platform, to create all this structure. It was an 11 million euros project. In Angola, we want to put Angola as the eye of this sustainability process. Okay, so if we can deliver a technology to them during next year, it could be live, and this would help the oil and gas companies, the aviation companies, so all the companies that produce a lot of carbon dioxide, to compensate their emissions, buying the carbon credits from the people that own lands. Bring investment, trust the Angola companies. We have the expertise of projects not only being done in Angola, but in all of the countries, all of the world. Um, Trust Angola companies, trust Angola, invest in Angola. You will have the value that you search for your companies.